Welcome. It's 60s in Chicago. Looks like winter, maybe not quite in the rear view, but almost, and I broke out the rosé. And this is the Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie formerly owned it. Brad Pitt still does. We'll get to that in a second. The Studio by Miraval Rosé 2025. Chateau Miraval is a really well-respected. They have $100 rosés in the Provence region, which is Provence and Gascony and some of the Rhone, the Côte de Rhone. It's IGP is a step below AOC wines, but in terms of the rules and regulations for the vineyards and the production of the wine, I mean, they could be wonderful wines. I mean, it's not they're not a step below. There's nothing that stops them. They just don't have the production. Brad Pitt and Jolie used to own this together. It was a big love story. It fell apart. Brad Pitt still owns, or at least controls, 60% of the stock. But Family Perrin, who's a large French wine producer, they have a lot of wines. You probably had them. If you had French wine, you probably had some of theirs. Didn't know it, or maybe you did. This wine. And the studio in Studio by Miraval Rosé is the recording studio on the property that Pink Floyd used to record The Wall. It was out of use for a number of years, and I think in 2022 it was redone. It's a wonderful place to record your music in the middle. Is it a winery on the Mediterranean coast in the south of France? I mean, that makes me want to pick up a guitar or something, though they would tell me to put it down right away. So what do we have here? We have a rosé, mostly Cinsault and Grenache. This grape, it's a really dark grape, which is a skin grape, which is kind of weird for rosé when you don't want that. And it has Rolle, R-O-L-L-E, which is Vermentino. It's a white grape, so there's a white grape in here. Eastern Spain and in the Rhone Valley. Cinsault is used in Provence, and it's used in southwest or southeast France. Go take a sip. It's nice. It's light to medium bodied. It's very crisp, nice, good acidity. Flavors are nicely complex. Those flavors in there, they differently. The Rolle and the Cinsault, or no, the Grenache, Rolle and the Cinsault were in stainless steel, and the Grenache and the Thirabon, yep, that's exactly how it's pronounced. But they were in tanks, which I've in the region, and concrete tanks do not change, or are very resistant to change of temperature and humidity, which are two things you really want to control when you're fermenting aging wine. And concrete, which sounds like a horrible thing for wine, it actually works well. They line it, and they're all in different shapes. It's you see a lot of that in France. So there you go. So this is a very nice wine. It's crisp. It's got a nice nose to it. Floral. It's good fresh fruit. It's floral. I'm not sure if this is necessarily a dry wine or a little bit sweet wine, but the acidity and so a lot of times you get off dry or whatever, and you taste it and you go, this doesn't taste sweet to me. And this is one of those wines, but it could be dry from the get-go. Take another sip. It's 12.5 in the alcohol, so it's one of those wines you could sip all day long. You know, and You're in a court. You're in the center of town. You know, a big church, and you're in a cafe, and you're just sipping wine all day. This is one of those wines at 12.5 that you can sip all day and get up and go out that night too. Institution of a mule, or well, I shouldn't say that, but there you go. But this is a wine that is a kind of a lays the day away wine. Really tasty. The acidity makes you want to take another sip, which I've been doing it. There's like strawberries and raspberries and peaches and nice candied acidity. Makes you want to take a sip, but it doesn't go overboard. It's a really nice little wine. Flavors are realized, but it's not a bold wine. It just goes on and on. I guess the acidity gives it plenty of length too. For a IGP wine that's from the Mediterranean, IGP is something I'm not too familiar with, but there's a lot of good grapes down that way, and you got winemakers who know what they're doing, and it's Brad Pitt. So what else do you want? So adios, keep it cheap. This is a studio by Miraval Rosé 2025. I think I paid $12.99 for it, and it hits the spot. So adios, keep it cheap. This is Dave from CheapWinefinder.com. I'll be talking to you. Bye-bye.